Where is my brush? Where is my brush? Where is my brush? Where is my brush? Brush, 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 brush. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Caroline and I am a law school student. Today I'm going on a date and I thought I would get ready with you guys and show you how I accomplished this. He's literally waiting for me as I film this, so this is gonna be a really quick intro. I make videos every week. Like, comment, subscribe, and keep on watching. This video is also sponsored by Dossier, so make sure you watch and see how I look good and smell good for a date. Oh my god, my tan line is showing. But yeah, so luxury fragrances for a fraction of the price. Alright, I don't know. Bye guys. Okay, so I'm out of the shower. I did my hair kind of. It's in these rollers, which I also learned from TikTok. Everyone had these rollers and then they like their hair always looks so good after. So I bought some to try out. This is my second time trying them. I used a little bit of a different technique today, so we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, that's TikTok thing number one. Number two is I saw this way of applying your foundation. So I've already done my skincare routine. Let me know if you guys want to like learn about that. But they said that after you put on moisturizer to put on like translucent powder. So I'm using this one by ColourPop. And you're supposed to do this before your foundation, which I don't know if this is a good idea, but so translucent powder is on my face and all over my desk. And then the next step was to put on like setting spray over that. So let that dry. And then foundation. So this is the foundation that's also been all over TikTok. It's the Kat Von D Good Apple. Sorry, this company isn't even by Kat Von D anymore. She like left it, but now it's just KVD Beauty. So this is the Good Apple foundation, which I'm sure you've seen all over TikTok. So we're gonna try it. A little bit on. I don't want too much, but I think I might have picked up too much. And then we're gonna take the beauty blender and just blend it out. I don't know if this has made any difference. This is the normal facial spray I use when I'm doing my foundation, so maybe this will help blend it out. I have really dry skin, so I prefer like a really wet application of a foundation. But yeah, okay, so this is supposed to be a chatty get with me, so let's chat. I am going on a date. I realized that I don't really talk about my personal life on this channel because that's not really what this channel is about. But you know, it's my channel, I can do whatever I want with it, so I thought it would be fun to kind of show you that like law students have lives too. Oh, this foundation is very full coverage and I'm not really used to that because I'm not like a full coverage foundation person. My skin is like fine without it, so I don't know how I feel about this foundation. I've used it a couple times before, but I might have just put too much on. Because this is not it right now. And then another TikTok hack I saw was to just blend your foundation for like 6 minutes. I don't have time for that because as per usual, I am running late. I'm late to like everything in my life. So we're just gonna blend for like a good 2 minutes. Oh, I forgot the primer step. That's what I forgot. Oh well, too late. You're supposed to put primer on before the foundation. Alright, oh well. It's also more of like a matte finish, and I'm not a matte finish person. I don't know if you guys can see. Like, it's kind of emphasizing my texture. Actually, it shows up pretty well on camera. So maybe this is just like a foundation that like photographs well. I guess it's not awful. This is what it looks like on. Not awful. Oh, I have blended it out a ton. It's been like 3 minutes of me just blending. So I think this like blend for 6 minutes thing really works. This tip is approved. Alright, next step is contouring and like concealer. I'm also trying out that like TikTok contouring hack. What am I talking about? Yes. Alright, law school. So, I don't know if you guys saw, but I think Milbank recently increased their associate salary starting rate. They increased it to $200,000 for their first year associates. So I'm expecting that other firms will be following soon. I'm in like the networking phase of my summer. I've been sending out a bunch of emails to like different law firms to speak to their like associates and partners. Not a great response rate, but not awful. I feel like this is how you basically figure out like that you like a firm, is by like speaking to people who work there and hearing about it from them. Usually you're supposed to reach out to alumni, but there are not a lot of Michigan alum in the field that I want to work at. So I've been reaching out to alums from like other T14 law schools, and like not the best response rate, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, this might be a bit too much contour. Alright, I'm gonna fix this off camera. Hold on. Alright, I don't know if this kind of like heavy contouring technique is really for me, but it's not like awful. I should probably blend that out a little bit. I think when I blend it out, it's super pretty. I've been in this phase where I prefer having much better facial makeup and like light around the eyes, so I really want a good base. All right, time for concealer. This is another hack. It's where you like go like that and makes your face look more lifted. So instead of the triangle, which is super in before, you apply it like that. Let's see. I can't remember if I talked about this, but I really want to do international law. It's why I came to law school. Actually, let me talk about that a little bit. So as a Canadian, we kind of like in grade school, we're constantly learning about Canada as like the peacekeeper, Canada international relations. And I found out in college, in undergrad, that like our history isn't so great. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the news, but Canada literally like just discovered the bodies of like 200 Indigenous children buried at a residential school. And it's like we've been speaking about like reconciliation for so long, and it still hasn't happened. And like this isn't like a unique to Canada thing. These kind of things happen like everywhere, and there's literally nothing holding countries accountable. And like that's what international law is supposed to be doing, you know? And yes, international law isn't like the most like powerful thing right now. I'm sure a lot of people are like, oh, international law isn't real, but like that just made me want to go into international law and like help like develop it and make it real, and like help hold countries and stuff like that accountable, kind of like Amal Clooney, you know, like a human rights lawyer. So that's why I wanted to go to law school and do international law. Turns out public international law is one, very hard to get into, two, like not very well paying, and three, like even harder to get into right out of law school. So I've pivoted a little bit to go into international arbitration, which is like private international law, and and a lot of these firms also do public international law, a lot of pro bono work. So I'm thinking that like by doing private international law, which I'm also super interested in, I did the Vismoot this year and I loved it, and like I really liked the practice. So like by doing that, that also sets me up to like do public international later on, because I've developed like the connections, and also like if the firm is big enough, they also do a ton of pro bono work, and they also do just public international law work as a practice. So that's what I've done. So that's why I'm interested in like international law. So I've been looking at firms that are like major global law firms. I'm not interested in any law firms that only have offices in the US. I want firms that have offices in Europe and Asia and like Africa and Australia, like everywhere. Because I want to work at a global law firm so I can be a part of the global community. So yeah, that's why I want to do international arbitration. I really want to work at a firm that will let me work at another office too. All right, I'm going to do blush now. I'm not baking today because this foundation is already very matte. But yes, I also want to work at a firm that'll let me like first of all split my summer next year between like offices, and then also like let me do like secondment abroad or something. That's super important to me. All right, this is a lot of blush, but that's also very like TikTok vibes. Oh my god, that is way too much blush. Oh, I gotta put it across the nose too. All right, another TikTok hack. All right, when in doubt. So yeah, that's why I want to do international law, international arbitration. That's my approach to firms right now. Yeah, I'm focused mostly on New York, but I've been thinking of maybe DC, because a lot of firms only do international arbitration in DC. Oh, that is really pretty. Oh my god. Okay, time to do my eyes. But yeah, so I'm thinking mostly New York, but I'm considering DC a little bit, but I think I'm probably going to do New York. I have to submit my bids for OCI next month, which is concerning because I have literally no idea how to even start like picking a firm, like especially this year where we missed out on all the networking events and like talking to people from firms. Like, how do I even know if a firm is good? Okay, so for makeup, I think I'm gonna do like the smoked out liner fox eye look. I saw on TikTok that you should try, like, tape helps, so I'm gonna do that. I also saw that you're supposed to stick the tape on you a couple times so it loses some of its stick, because like when you rip it off your face, you don't want it to be super sticky because it'll give you wrinkles because you're pulling your skin, especially around the eye area. So yeah, so we're gonna try this. But yeah, so that's where I am at this summer. I've been super stressed because like the job search always stresses me out. Oh, okay, so if you're completely new to law and you don't even know where to begin doing like law firm research or like kind of figure out practice areas, there are websites that like gather information on this. One of them is Vault. If you just search up Vault, there'll be like list of law firms for each practice area, so that's a great way to start like thinking about what firms you may want to work for depending on the work you want to do. There's also like AM 100, AM 200, AM, which is like America 100 to 200. They also do like Global 100. They do lists of firms by like revenue size, by partners, like just ranking firms like that. So that's a great way to do some research. Chambers Associate also does a guide on firms. So I'll link them in the bio if you're interested in looking at firms. The Innocence Clinic has also like kind of ramped up a little bit. It's so stressful. I think it's just been hard because I'm like coming in the middle of some of these cases, and it's just hard because it's hard to just pick up in the middle of something and try and catch up and then figure out like what to do next. I'm doing a smoking eye look, which is what not a smoking, like a smoked out liner. So I want to do like a very cat eye look. So I'm not blending my eyeshadow up so much as out. Oh my god. Oh. This is something I wanted to talk about. I'm going back to Toronto, you guys. Trudeau has, well, there have been rumors, or I don't know how the news works, but there have been reports that Trudeau is saying, he's in like the UK right now or something, that Trudeau is saying that he might like get rid of the quarantine obligation for people who are fully vaccinated, which is me. So maybe I can go home without having to spend 3 days in a hotel and then 2 weeks at home. All right, and then you do your eyeliner and then you smoke out the eyeliner. I'm gonna do like a brown eyeliner because I think that that's more of a natural look. Okay, I'm doing this off camera because I can't. All right, I took the tape off. This is what it looks like. I kind of like it. And then I saw this girl take like a very glittery shade and put it right over her lid. So we're gonna try that and just pray that it doesn't mess things up. She had this like really pretty shimmery shade that she just put kind of like all over. I'm using this ColourPop palette and I'm trying to find something similar. That's not it. It was like a very like chunky kind of color. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, I really like that. Love that. Okay. Okay, so my date just called to tell me that he's 10 minutes away and I look like this right now, so I'm not okay. Alright, so false lashes are on. The inner corner eyeliner isn't awful, but I've decided that I don't like it, so I'm gonna take it off. And but otherwise, I like this eye look. It's definitely very like cat eye. I don't like this part right here, so that's coming off. Why am I doing it in my camera? Sorry. Oh my god. I am late. Why did I not start getting ready earlier? Literally the question I ask myself all the time. All right, I'm just gonna smoke out my bottom lash line real quick, do an inner corner highlight my face, and then take my hair out. Ugh. You know what? Perfection cannot be rushed. Just gonna do a little bit of an inner corner highlight. All right, not bad, not bad. All right, okay. All right, then I'll take out my hair. And this is the finished look. I like it. It's like a very much more subtle eye look than I normally do. The hair I love. I think the hair rollers turned out so great. I literally, he just texted me that he's here, so perfect timing. This video is sponsored by Dossier, which offers designer fragrances at a fraction of the price. So this one that I'm wearing today is based on the Caroline Herrera Good Girl perfume, and it's called Floriental Almond. I've seen this perfume all over TikTok, so very excited to try it out but not spend $200 on it. This other perfume that I got from them is inspired by Le Labo's Rose 31. I love a good rose set. So it comes in this. I'll leave all the links in the bio. You guys should check them out. I love being told that I smell good, so this is great. But yeah, thanks you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was interesting. I really like getting ready and talking. I pretend to do it all the time, so I thought I might as well record it. See you guys next time.